Haven't been fishing much here lately. I had a lot of things go on with my boat. I had my prop shaft seals went bad, so I had to replace those. My steering went out. I had to replace the helm. Luckily, it was just the helm and not the steering cable as well. Put a new fish finder on here so I can tell y'all the water temp. It's 68.5 right now, so it's warmed up pretty good. Right now I'm fishing that H&H trout killer, completely weightless, no nail weights or anything in this bait today. The last time I went, it seemed like the fish wanted a really slow fall. And even with that 1/32 ounce, there's one. Even with that 1/32 ounce weight, it seemed like it was still falling too fast for him. And, oh, there he was. So I don't think that was a keeper. That looked like that fish was a little bit on the short side, so that's okay. I like to keep a few fish today. It is Wednesday, so maybe if we keep a couple, we can eat them tonight. Wednesday during Lent, so. Let's see. Oh, he hit it pretty good. He hit it pretty hard up there. There for a while, it seemed like a lot of the bigger fish were out. Oh man, I just had another bite. It seemed like the bigger fish were out in the bay, following that first bit of bait that was leaving. There was a lot of pogies and stuff out in the bay, and it seemed like a lot of those bigger fish were following those pogies, but I don't know what happened to them. But last couple times I tried to fish out there, it was really windy, so I don't know if they just kind of were just harder to fish because it was so windy, or if they're, oh my God. All right, I'm gonna show you how to rig this up on this owner screw lock weight here, okay? So we got this little screw right here at the top. Goes straight into the top of the bait. You wanna try to make that as centered as possible. Just twist that little guy on there. And I don't like to get it all the way up to, I don't like to cover the whole thing up. I don't like it to be completely bunched up to where this doesn't move anymore. So give it a little bit of, you want to stop just a hair short of up against the hook. That way it has a little bit of movement. And then I like to curve my plastic a little bit, because if you don't, it's going to put a lot of tension on the bait and make it real tight, and then your hook won't actually go through real well. And we're not fishing grass. I'm going to let my hook point be exposed, but I like to get that bait like that, get right there in the center and pull it on through, and then you can lay it pretty much even with the bait like that. And like I said, if you're not fishing grass, this is completely fine. Because it stays, it's not going to get hung up on much of anything unless you're fishing like around a lot of wood and you're letting it sink all the way to the bottom. But we just have some scattered wood through here, and I'm not really letting it sink all the way down to the bottom. I'm not fishing it off of the bottom. Fishing it pretty high in the water column. Just had one roll on it right there. Yes, I actually seen that fish come up there and eat it. And looks to be about a 14.5 incher. There we go. Millie girl. That was pretty fun. I actually saw that fish come up and eat it. So let's see if there's any more up there. This one might be a keeper here. There we go. Let's see if this is a keeper. Yep, 16-incher. Got our first keeper of the day. That one bit kind of funny. 13, 14-incher. I didn't really pop it or anything. It was just there whenever I picked up on it. That one hit it right here close to the boat. That one would be close. Yeah, 15 and a half. Perfect keeping size there. Now that one seemed like he came right at the boat and just kind of like hit it while it was moving towards me. That was a weird bite. Taking that bait and I'm working it, giving it a few pops, and whenever you pop it with this weightless hook and the design of the bait, this kind of goes back and forth, up and down, you know, just kind of erratic. And then whenever you stop it, it just kind of falls almost straight down. Bait that you can fish fairly quick, but it's really effective, you know, especially like even with the finicky fish. You can get them to bite this bait pretty good, especially whenever it's falling, but it just falls real nicely, like right in front of them. Look at that little joker. That was all that commotion up there, boy. He came up there and smoked that bait. On my first pop. Well, he thought he was big. Look at that little guy. There we go. Get him, Millie. That's a nice keeper there. Number 3 for the day. A 17 and a half incher. Out here randomly on this flat. So keep on casting randomly out here on this flat. I'm just kind of drifting through it. Like I'm having more luck. There's one. Oh, that seems like another nice fish. Quit, Millie. There we go. Another nice keeper fish. Number 4. 11 more for a limit. That was fun. He absolutely smoked it. So it looks like they might be more on this shallow flat over here. There we go, nice keeper. That's number 5. I have a feeling there's a lot of them this size out here. That's what some of those bites that I'm getting are probably. Some of those little guys. That's probably why I'm not hooking them. This feels like a good fish here. It's a trout. Yeah, it is. Yeah, he's not as good as I thought he was. He hit it really hard though. Measure that one. Oh heck, he's 16 1/4. That's 6. 9 more to go. Just random, man. I'm just talking about just cast it out there. Just work it. Any cast can be the one. Back and hit it. The little guy, I believe. Got a 14-incher. A bunch of these little guys out here, I think. Couple times that I have fished here in the last few weeks, I've caught a couple of decent fish out of here. Not a whole lot of fish, but you know, you just kind of drift through, you'll catch a couple and that'll be pretty much it. Just like that. There we go. That one absolutely drilled it. It's a nice fish there. 17, 18-inch fish. There we go. Pretty fish. Let's see if we can count how many we have in here. There's 5, 6. This is number, that makes number 7. We got 8 more to catch. That one was running to the boat with it. Little guy. Little guy. There's one. Just got to jerk the rod out of my hands. Not going to be a keeper, but that was fun. There we go. The little guy. He was running straight at the boat. Don't think he's going to keep though. About 14 1/2. You're running straight at the boat. Couldn't hardly catch up with that one. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. So we went out today, ended up catching 8 keepers, and I don't even know how many small fish that we caught, but
I used this one bait all day. This is the only bait that I rigged up. It's an H&H trout killer. It's in the Hudat color. It's got basically like a little cream color right here on top, and a bunch of gold mixed in here with it, kind of clear on the bottom with a chartreuse tail. And I've got it rigged up on a 5/0 owner screw lock hook. So at the beginning of the video, it shows me rigging one up the way that I like to rig it up for the way we fish here on the coast. We don't really have much grass, hardly anywhere. So you don't really have to worry about it being super weedless or anything. So I've got it showing the way that I rig it up, but this bait right here is the only bait that I rigged up all day, and I fished with this one bait all day long. So H&H Trout Killer, it's 5 inches. They sell them at Academy Sports, and it's pretty durable. It's got a pretty hard plastic on there, but it's a really durable bait. So I cannot complain about this bait whatsoever. So, but that's the only bait that I've used all day, and I just wanted to give you guys a little update on that. Thanks for watching.